And welcome back to In the Can. We're going to finish out the show today with another film that's getting a lot of talk here at the Sundance Film Festival. It's called Cronies, and we have director Michael. How are you? Welcome, and Spike Lee, who produced the movie as well. Appreciate me. Executive producer. I got to get the title right. I mean, that means he's the boss, right? Yeah. Well, this is an interesting story because it's kind of one of those real world stories that I think everybody can attach themselves to. And without really giving anything away, Michael, why don't you set it up the way you want? Let's hear what the story's about.
Yeah, the film was shot in St. Louis, Missouri, my hometown, and I wanted to go back there first and foremost. Mm-hmm. And then the second part is I wanted to capture this world of these group of friends, and two of the guys are going in opposite directions of their lives, and we follow them over the course of one day, and one is going left, one is going right, and we don't know if they're going to survive past this day. So.
Right, and the idea is they've grown up together, right? Yeah. And you get a third friend that comes in, and one of those friends goes off with that third friend, and the other guy just makes it his mission to stay a part of that relationship.
That's his whole mission throughout the day, pretty much.
So, Spike, what brought you to this project? What was it that was attractive to you?
Michael's one of my students. I'm a professor of film at New York University Graduate Film School. I've been teaching there for 15 years, and the grad film is 3 years. I teach the third-year students who are about to commence doing that thesis film, and this is Michael's thesis film.
So you are championing your student?
Big time.
From day one.
Do you do that with a lot of your students?
I was not as talented as Michael, but I mean, yes, I've been teaching 15 years, just got tenure. This summer, I'm also artistic director of the grad film school, so I love teaching.
So Michael, you're in school, Spike's teaching you, you have an idea, and Spike says, yeah, let's make the movie.
It's a little
wasn't like that.
It's not that simple? No, that's how a movie is made?
Me going to show them that I can.
Well, let's talk about that process a little bit, because I know there's a lot of young filmmakers out there who obviously have, their dream is to tell their story. Yeah. You're living that dream. How did this happen for you?
From the beginning, or just?
From the day you were born.
Well, it took me many, many years to know I wanted to become a filmmaker. Like, I went to school, went to college, undergrad. And then I graduated, went to work, and I just didn't like the 9 to 5. I felt like I wasn't doing what I was meant to do. And I tried everything, all types of jobs, from real estate to insurance, you name it. And then I just decided, let me do something. So I applied. I always had it in the back of my mind, I like film, I like music videos, I like photography. And then I just decided to go to school. And then from there, I wrote my first script. And then I filmed my first short film. It was kind of good. I was like, oh, okay. And then from there, once I did it, it was like, let's go.
And Spike, what was it you saw in Michael that really wanted you to take some time in his and help building his career?
Well, I would like to say first that what I did with Michael, I do for all my students. I'd like to say that first because that's your job. But Michael had a distinct voice, and also he's from St. Louis, and it's either New York, LA, but you never get that Midwestern St. Louis. I mean, I know about the St. Louis Cardinals, Nelly, and now Ferguson. This was shot prior to Ferguson. I thought it was a unique due to, as they say, the gateway to
the West.
To the West.
Well, let's let people take a look at it. We've got a short teaser for the film Cronies. Let's take a look at it right now.
I know I've been changed. You know that I know I've been changed. Good Lord, yeah. I know I've been changed. You know that the angels in heaven done sign my name.
I think that's the idea of an epic teaser, because I think I got exactly what was going on just by seeing. And let's talk about that. You have a story in mind, right? We were talking about the fact that you come at it from an outsider, obviously, but you were inspired by some of the people you hung out with growing up. Working with actors, have you ever done that to this scale before? And what kind of experience was that? It's the idea of taking an idea but making it three-dimensional now.
Yeah, so these were non-actors. This is their first time ever acting. And my previous short film, I had worked with little kids and they were non-actors. And I had got a decent and good performance, actually a really good performance from them. So I was like, okay, if you
could direct kids, you can direct anything.
Then, true. Right. So from there, I was like, okay, let me take a chance and do a feature with these guys.
So how long did it take to shoot?
We shot 10 days.
I was going to say, it looked like one of those things you just had to go in and hit it hard,
so
right?
It's 10 to 12 days. Actually.
So working with non-actors, as you put it, what was their experience like? I mean, it sounds like a lot of people were doing things for the first time.
I think they were excited, They wanted to do something for themselves, and I think they enjoyed it. It was a lot of work for them. I pushed them, and they came through for me for the film.
Did you find that came organically as a director? I mean, did you find that you were learning more about yourself as a director with every day that you were on set?
So I was blessed to go to NYU, and you get taught certain ways or advice.
The best film school in the world, really.
Really?
I don't care what USC says.
It's a great program. It is. It's a
I'm not going to argue with Spike Lee on that. Are you kidding?
It's a great program. And then I built confidence, and once you have that, then you can go in.
And that's something that obviously Spike has shown throughout his career. That I think confidence is an excellent word, because if you don't believe that you can do it, what's the point of even attempting it, right?
It's tough if you don't have confidence in your ability. And also the biggest hurdle, in my opinion, first-time directors is that you're scared of actors. And so you're scared of them. So you have to really try to find that language, that whatever you need to get to pull the best performance out of them. And then the key is that a lot of times they're so experienced, they make bad casting choices. And if you make bad casting choices, that dooms your project.
Yeah, and I think that what you said is really key too, because from the acting side of it, I know actors are just as scared as directors are. They really are. Actors make their choices, they do their homework, right? But at the end of the day, it's really the director that has that bird's eye view of what has to happen, and you need to be confident enough to make it happen.
I'd like to add, sir, if I may, that actors get kind of funny when they work with a first-time director. they do certain things they would not do with someone who's done many films. So they do take advantage of that, and that's what you have to be careful of.
So is it kind of a power struggle then, where
it can
I think
be.
I can get away with more, perhaps, because I have someone who should be at least stereotypically timid in their job?
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of why I went with non-actors. Because they just work with you.
No, there you go. All right. Well, if you can just keep working with non-actors, I think you've got a great career ahead of you. The film was called Cronies. Michael, Spike, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
It's showing out throughout Sundance. Obviously, you guys are going to stick around for a few days, do some Q&A and all that good stuff.
Today's the world premiere.
We'll be here all week.
When is that happening?
Today.
Today? Well, we got to get you there. That's going to be exciting to see it in front of an audience as well. So good luck to you. Cronies is the film. Lots going on at the Sundance Film Festival. Hey, we got more in the can coming up tomorrow. We're going to be talking with some great filmmakers throughout the day, and of course getting you set up for the first full week of the festival, which these guys are going to be totally immersed in. Stay confident, especially in Park City. This place will eat you alive. Spike knows.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. All right, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow on In the Can. Have a great festival.
Thank you.